hello on this wonderful Monday. And we are live today with Crystal Kostick, who is no stranger to Hope for HIE. So welcome, Crystal. And we're just going to do a little Q&A, and we want to announce a new role for Crystal in the organization. So I'm super eager to talk about this today. So Crystal, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your connection to HIE and all of that?
Sure. Hi, guys. I'm Crystal. I feel like I've been around for a while. My daughter is Maddie. She is, going to be 8 in June. And I was lucky enough to find the Hope for HIE group pretty early on. I think we were maybe 2 weeks out. So I've been around for a while now. What have I done? I've been on the our mom's retreat planning committee for a few years. We've done lots of good fundraising stuff here and there, and I feel like I've kind of been around in a lot of different random things that we've done, but I've been pretty involved, I guess, with the organization for a few years now, and I'm excited that now I have a chance to do even more, hopefully.
Yes. So Crystal is joining our board of directors, and we're so excited because she is a powerhouse volunteer. And as we're continuing to move forward as an organization and taking on just a ton of different projects and programs and growing what we currently offer and offering new things, just really excited to have her on board, on the board, to continue moving forward, working more with our volunteers, working more with programming. She was one of the attendees that went to the 2019 peer-to-peer support training hosted by the Child Neurology Foundation. So she's a part of the work group that we've kicked off, that we are going to be developing trauma-informed care training for our moderators, and then kind of, doing a big old revamp of our mod squad and making, the expectations clearer and, things like that. So as well as working on some different partnerships that we have going on. And yeah, with the retreat. So one of the announcements that we made today, and this is something we're really excited about, is our retreat that we had to postpone now, 4 or 5 times. That was supposed to happen a year ago. We, talked as a committee and decided to relaunch that. And we're excited to put down new dates down for September 30th to April 3rd. We maxed out at the retreat numbers for the initial retreat that was supposed to happen last year. And then obviously over the past, pandemic time, over the past almost year, we've had some people that said that they would not, be comfortable going, or, they didn't know what things were going to be like and things like that. And I think, we feel comfortable as a committee saying right now that as vaccines are rolling out, aggressively over the next couple of months, we feel strongly that we should be able to safely gather in the end of September. So, and we have about, 90 people that are still committed at this time. And so we have a wait list from before, and we'll go back and check to see if any of those people want to take on those remaining spots that are open. And if not, then we'll open up to the rest of the community. But Crystal, you've been a pivotal role in planning that, as well as previous retreats for our, either our regional retreats or our big, we call them conference retreats. And I'd love to hear more of your, takeaways from your personal experiences and what, those have meant to you through your, parenting journey in our organization.
Oh gosh, yes. We love our retreats. It's the best. And I think we're all ready for another vacation. It's coming up soon. No, the retreats, I did my first retreat when, my daughter was probably, 2 years old. And so that was like so amazing for me. I was really nervous. I didn't know anybody, and I hadn't met anyone in person. And, it's nerve-wracking going into a group of however many dozens and dozens of ladies you don't know, but it was like like coming into a family, like you were already home, and it was so comfortable, and everyone just, everyone was just like, I don't know, just connected. I mean, everyone knows everyone, knows what, you don't have to feel nervous about telling your story or sharing if you don't want to share or whatever, you can talk about it as much as you want, or you can not talk about it at all. And whatever you need out of your weekend, you can get it. And it's just, you always come out of it feeling so like crazy rejuvenated and just fulfilled. And it's just always, every single time, it's like the best weekend ever. You never think it can be as good as the last one, and it always is. So it's been definitely a vital thing for myself, and I know a lot of other ladies too. So we're really excited to get this next one hopefully scheduled, and fingers crossed it all goes through and it'll be great. We're excited.
Right? Like 5th time is the charm with this date.
Yes. Yes.
So great. And it is International Women's Day so I think it's actually perfect that we're talking about this.
Yeah.
That you're joining the board, and that, this is one of the hallmarks of, kind of what has helped grow the organization, is really trying to create space for people to get together. And we've had family retreats, we've had mom retreats, the dads have talked about doing a retreat, and, the organization, the foundation, we want to empower families to get together, and obviously safely. So, one of the other opportunities we have that's upcoming, and we've talked about a little bit, is the Hustle for Hope. And that's you talked about fundraising and things like that, in our mission as we move forward, and some different things that, those monetary contributions go towards. Hustle for Hope is a community event. Anyone around the world can take place. It's, our organization does so much virtually to connect people. We want people to meet in person, but we want them, obviously, during a pandemic, to be safe. But this gives an opportunity to do it on your own, in your own way, on your own pace. Registration is still open. And so that's something that we promote and want people to take part of in April. As a part of HIE Awareness Month. And that's just a really exciting thing. We have about 120 people right now registered from all over the world, which is wonderful. And we are hoping for more. And so if there's anyone that's watching this that's interested, you can still register. You can go to hopeforhie.org/hustle-for-hope to find more registration information. But that's definitely a big part of it, is how can we get together in person, and how can we do that safely in this, this time. But, I think, we're looking here at we want to, like I said, empower people to connect and meet. So those give an opportunity for you to grab your friends and family and maybe go to a local park and knock out a 5K, or even just, a couple laps around the block or whatever works. And it's for all ages and abilities. So yeah, we're doing all sorts of different things like that. We obviously have HIE Awareness Month coming up next month. And, Crystal, I know we're excited to engage you in some of the other partnerships that we have going on. There's a lot of opportunities. So when we talk about, again, what people's support goes towards, one of the things that we're working on this week, we are working on translating our materials into different languages, because we are a worldwide community of support. And so really excited to, see how we can move that forward and get more of those materials out to people, so that way we can more fully support. So I'd love to hear any more of your thoughts on what you're hoping to do, and as we move forward together in this organization, and what you are hoping to inspire and encourage people to do.
Yeah, well, along that line of awareness, I know you've spoken about this a few times before, about how the HIE community doesn't seem to be quite as popular in the NICU parent groups and that kind of realm. It's all more about preemie babies and not necessarily about our babies. So that's definitely something that I would really love to kind of promote and work on, getting our name in there a little bit more, having more of a us in the discussion. I can kind of be really annoying, so I can kind of just keep poking at people and be like, hey, over here. So that's something that I think I could do. And I'm excited to kind of get our name out there more as much as we can. And then I know you mentioned as well the moderator training. We kind of really want to do a whole new kind of revamp and enhancement of our peer-to-peer network and kind of get a really structured guideline on how that's going to work and be able to provide more support, especially to our new families and anyone who really wants to have more of that one-on-one personal support. So we're gonna, we started working on that already. We're gonna kind of try and get that going as soon as we can. But yeah, and then, you know, we're always down for more fundraising stuff. I like to come up with different things, more, you know, coffee ideas and 5Ks and all the different fundraising stuff we can do. We want to get, you know, we've grown so much in the last couple years, especially. I think that we're just in a really good spot right now where we can just kind of keep catapulting up there. And yeah, I think there's just so much potential and a lot of growth that we can do. So I'm excited to move forward and get some stuff done.
Wonderful. Well, we are so excited to have you on board the board and just, you know, we'll keep sharing with our community the different things that we're working on. You know, stay tuned to our, you know, social media outlets. We did do a soft launch of our website, and so you guys can check that out right now. We're still working through a couple of bugs. So if you notice some things might not be, you know, linked as they need to be, we're still working through a couple of those technical issues before we do like a more wide announcement. But there are definitely some new things going on our website. We're going to be launching our Just Say Hi or Just Say HIE web podcast next month. So that's exciting too. So lots of new and fun things always going on to try to get the message out, and Just Say HIE. You know, we know that continues to be a disconnect where, you know, sometimes people don't even hear it. They just read about it in their child's discharge papers, and we want to change that. So really excited to have you on board to help with, you know, the advocacy strategies behind that as well. So the more power, the better. So, absolutely. All right. Well, Crystal, I want to thank you so much for, you know, joining the board and, you know, all of your support and volunteerism the past several years. As, you know, we've grown as an organization. I'm really looking forward to working with you in this next chapter as well.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. And if you have any questions for Crystal, you know, feel free to drop them in the chat always, and we can always come back to them, you know, afterwards. This is an evergreen video, so feel free to ask whenever. All right. Well, have a great day, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.